Okay. Hey everybody. This video is going to be a little bit more lengthy than what I originally planned for it to be. Okay, so it's going to be 2 intros, okay? But I'm coming back with this additional intro to tell you that, boo-boo, this tea is hot. Make sure you stay to the end, okay? Okay. Now stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week, okay? Because it has been a week, okay? I don't know about you, but child, like, everybody been playing with my top. It's just been one of them weeks. It's really been a day, like, on top of that. Okay, so anyway, we got to get into the latest drama that's going viral on these YouTube streets. And that latest drama is involving Armon Wiggins, okay, Claudia Jordan, and Al over at the Fox. So, child. So, I guess the shit went down like this. So, Al had a birthday. So I guess for Al's birthday, I don't know if he agreed to it prior to the show or whatever, but I'm assuming that he did, because most times when you're doing any kind of show, whether it's reality or whatever it is, you have a basic structure and you know what you're going to talk about, right? Topics and all that. So I'm assuming he agreed to it, right? So, you know, for his birthday, they're like, yeah, we're going to do a birthday roast and Arman is going in. So before we get into the tea and the drama that is surrounding the show and what's going on, let me just play you a snippet of what actually took place in the roast, okay? So hopefully you guys can hear this.
It's roast time, okay? Today we're celebrating our very own Al Reynolds' birthday. Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates. It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced study, okay? Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more, Al fans.
Armand did not have to eat that man up like that. Like, honestly, I listened to the whole thing. It was not a roast. It's a read. Okay? That was nothing but a good old nasty read from one queen to the next. Like, and that's how I feel about it. Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, that wasn't nothing but a read from one queen to the next. Okay, and that's no shade. That's no shade to Armand. We just, you know. But what I'm saying is that what y'all said was a roast. Usually a roast is like, oh, okay, you know, you be thinking your haircut but you'll be looking like you get lined up with a butter knife. Like, that's a joke. These were not jokes. These were truths that were condensed into a script that I feel like Armand took the bait and read. I personally feel like, just from my opinion, because I live for Armand, okay? Like, I am an avid watcher. Like, I've been watching him for years now. You know what I'm saying? I mess with him. And so I don't feel like, from his person, I could be wrong, but I don't feel like he went into it like, girl, we finna be messy and we da-da-da-da-da. I feel like that's Claudia. I feel like that was Claudia's intent. And yes, I do know that Armand was probably looking like, you sure this okay? You know, this is my job I'm trying to keep. But if y'all my boss and y'all say I can do it, I'm going to deliver. That's what I felt like he was on. I'm just doing my job. You asked me what I do, and I'm on the show. We all doing it, and it's going to get done. Like, okay, because if you tell me you paying me a bag, you know, I'm do what need to be done too. So that ain't on. I just feel like Claudia's a snake. I feel like Claudia is a snake. She is not like transparent, honest, and, you know, as cool as she makes herself out to be. I just been feeling that like for some years now. And I feel like she put Armon up to this. You know what I'm saying? Not that he don't have no mind and no brain of his own, because he absolutely does. But I felt like what he perceived it to be, allegedly, may not have been what her intent was. You see what I'm saying? I honestly feel like that. I honestly feel like that because Claudia just be on bullshit to me. Everything about Claudia is just BS. And Al, I don't like Al. I have not liked Al ever since he made his guest appearance on Basketball. Yeah, I never liked Al ever since he was like best friends to like Evelyn Lozada and that white girl with the lisp that was on Basketball Wives. So there was this whole thing where, you know, we all know that Evelyn is a whore. She's always been a whore. I mean, that's just her thing. This ain't no new tea. You know what I'm saying? So one of her little whore friends, they were having like, you know, like a girls tripping in Vegas, you know, as they should. You know, they both single. One of them divorced. They living their best life. So Al, being the best friend, was there when, you know, all the shenanigans was going on. And so then, you know, Evelyn had this whole falling out with the white girl with the lisp because facts about their little girls trip started leaking and getting out. Girl. So come to find out, the white girl was, you know, talking, but she's thinking, hey, we got a mutual friend, which is Al, so this is safe talk. This is not like me telling our business. This is kind of like us, you know, I'm talking to a mutual friend. Well, he go run his mouth. The shit get out. He's in the middle of the mess, like a whole bunch of, like, just being one of the girls. And I'm just like, this is what females be talking about with you queens. And when they be saying certain things about, you know, just staying in your place and that, it's when it comes to the mess. That is the reference. And he is a messy ass queen. He's a gossiping ass queen. And I don't like that. He is messy as hell. So for me, in my perspective, he deserved everything that he got for your birthday. And I don't like him for that. Ain't no problem with you wanting to be one of the girls and, you know, the girls and you know, and do the things and chit chat, Absolutely, by all means. But it's when you add the mess into it to where we look and be like, come on, bruh. We accept everything that you are and all of your splendor, but don't come over here being a whole man, getting in whole business, and you running your mouth more than the hoes. That's the thing. So I don't like Al. So you got served what you deserve. Eat his ass up and then spit his ass out. Like, ain't nobody thinking about no damn Al at the end of each and every day. But Claudia, I'm gonna tell you why I don't really F with. I don't fool with Claudia because I feel like she just fake, and I feel like her and Al had that fake pretentious relationship. Claudia, to me, is just, I don't know. Okay, let me take a step back. Maybe I'm just too much of a person that I say what's on my mind. And I believe in doing the right thing, especially by those who I care about. So I know you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about Claudia Jordan was best friends with Kathy Corinne White. Okay? Besties. Now, some of you know this name, familiar with this name. Some of you are not. So if you are not, let me catch you up to this tea, because you must have been under a rock, or maybe you kind of heard it and you just don't give a F and you like, that's not true. Well, I believe that it is. I believe there's truth to it. So let me just say that. Allegedly. So, allegedly, right? So, this how the story go with Corinne Some people call her Korean Kathy White. So Kathy White is allegedly the mistress of Jay-Z, right? She allegedly is the female that Jay-Z was talking to and got pregnant while he was with Beyonce, right? So boom. So Kathy kicking it with Jay-Z, okay? Now, mind you, Jay-Z done been with Beyonce for a few years now, because this is like 2013. Jay-Z and Beyonce got together in like 02, 03, something like that. Okay, boom. So Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce with Kathy. So Jay-Z used to make, like, every time he would be out and about and wanted Kathy to, like, pop out and be out with him. So when Jay-Z would want to meet up with Kathy, he would be like, okay, I'm going to be at this club. I'm here, I'm there, da-da-da. Make sure you bring a friend. Bring a couple friends. So in case, you know, we're out and somebody, you know, paparazzi photographs, you know, whatever, they just gonna look at it as, oh, he's just in a club with a whole bunch of people, regardless if there's a female there or not. So the person that Kathy's go-to was to hang out with was none other than Claudia Jordan. Okay, so now we finna unpack this a little bit further. So, and then supposedly at the time of Kathy messing with Jay-Z, Claudia was trying to get in good with Diddy. Because, you know, Sean and Sean is best. Everybody know Sean Carter and Sean Combs, they best friends. Oh, what I did. Why did I do scissors like they was... Don't pay me no attention. Okay. So, Claudia trying to get in good with Diddy. So, you know, you could Google this shit right now. All kind of pictures, photos out there of the Rat Pack together. Okay, you got Claudia, you got Kathy, you got Jay-Z 2 or one person down from her. And so that's the scene and that's how it was going down. So, allegedly, the story goes that Kathy gets pregnant. And she hot because I guess she must have told Jay-Z, like, look, what's up? I'm pregnant. And he probably told her, okay, and you want what you want, a couple little ducats or something, like what you want, So I guess whatever the response she was looking to get from him, she ain't get. Okay, so let me take a pause before I get all the way into the happenings of Kathy. Back to Claudia, because I just want to finish that up. So Claudia's trying to get with Diddy, but I guess Claudia didn't have the chops to be one of Diddy's girls. And I heard that she was very bitter and upset that she wasn't chosen the way that she was chosen, and especially how her best friend was chose by one of them top people. Okay, so let's get back to the best friend, Kathy. Okay, so we done. We're done with that piece. So Kathy allegedly is pregnant, okay, with Jay-Z's child. She tells Jay-Z, I guess she made an ultimatum or gave an ultimatum or a demand that wasn't met or threatened to give whatever, and told him, I'm going to go public and tell everybody that I'm pregnant with your child. Okay? And then, so, the public timeline goes like this. So, allegedly, she put him on notice. I'm going to go public. And it is reported that it was said that it was days later that this girl popped up unalived. Okay? And in the autopsy report, it says that Kathy passed away. Did they say pneumonia too? Because they love saying pneumonia. They said pneumonia too. Oh, shit. I just thought about some shit. So, yes, they said Kathy passed away from pneumonia. That was the first autopsy report. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. There was 2 autopsy reports. The first autopsy report says that Kathy White passed away. So 2 autopsy reports. The first one said that Kathy White passed away due to blunt force trauma to the head. Okay? Then, miraculously, that autopsy report disappeared. And the new autopsy report states that she passed away from pneumonia. Sound familiar? So that's what happened. Then you see, a week later after that, Beyonce on stage, you know, when she was performing Love on Top with the purple jacket, and she dropped the mic like Sexual Chocolate, and just to show her pregnant belly, and she, you know, and she was doing that right there on TV to basically debut the fact that she was pregnant. And then everybody was going crazy, especially on the Wendy Williams show, talking about how she faked that pregnancy when she sat down in the So, you know, the whole thing was rumored that, you know, Beyonce faked her first pregnancy, okay? And that there was a secret surrogate that she used, and she was doing things like taking prednisone, which is a steroid that will bloat you. And I know that to be a fact because my grandmother used to have to take that for her arthritis. And the reason why she didn't like to take it is because it would make her face swell and it would look like she was retaining water. So they said that that was one of the tricks that Beyonce was using during her first pregnancy, to where you could look at her and visibly see she looks like a pregnancy swollen. But there's also a pregnancy outline on YouTube that shows every single appearance that Beyonce did, showing her baby bump. Sorry. And it was weird because one minute she would be this big. This minute she would be this big. Sometimes you would barely see her stomach at all. And in the beginning of the pregnancy, I mean, we could get that during the first trimester. I mean, it's kind of like the worst. If you've ever been pregnant, ladies, you know, that first trimester, especially if you're a smaller person, it just looked like, damn, she got it good. Like, what's going on? So, you know, because her stomach size kept fluctuating into her second and third trimester, it doesn't happen. And then when she went to Australia to do her very first TV appearance, being pregnant, and remember when she sat down and the stomach deflated? It literally deflated. And then not only did the stomach deflate, but it was the way she sat down. And that was the part that you seen being reenacted on the Wendy Williams show when she had all them pregnant women sit down on her show like shit. And so, you know, that whole thing went viral. So that's, you know, like I said, Wendy Williams had like 3 or 4 pregnant women that was supposed to be in the same trimester that Beyonce was at that time. And she was like, I want all y'all to get on stage and sit down for me. Because when Beyonce sat down, it was like she just sat down. Ain't no way in hell. I don't care who you are, what size you are, how many times you've been pregnant. That is not physically possible with a human being growing inside your stomach. You cannot bend a certain way and sit down regular. It's one of these. It's given, okay, let me get down in there. No, that's not what she gave. And I guess she did it wrong because she ain't really pregnant. And when she did it, the stomach collapsed. And so then we had Wendy Williams talking and demonstrating and talk about. So you have to be able to explain these things. I was a Beyonce fan just like the next person. I mean, she has a whole lot of talent, but the facts around her first pregnancy are very shaky. And it is what it is. So allegedly, that whole thing with that pregnancy, Beyonce did just to get the attention off of Kathy. She lied and said that she was pregnant. And you know, I don't even have to say allegedly on this part because even Jay-Z put it, I believe it was in his 444 album. I forget what, no, it may not have been on the, no. It's not on the 444. The song is called Glory. And Jay-Z talks about false alarm. Basically, Beyonce has struggled through having a lot of miscarriages. Okay, so that's a fact. So all I'm doing is just piecing the shit together. So you come through with a fake bump. You this big, you this big, you this big, you this big. You wasn't carrying that baby. You want to take the attention away from that girl who was actually pregnant with his child and put it on yourself. But you didn't really have that baby. So I don't want to just keep dragging out that one little piece right there. But that was the whole thing. So back to Kathy. White. So just recently, this past year, how all of this attention got onto Jay-Z in his salacious dealings, allegedly, is because not just him being friends with Diddy and they thinking, oh, y'all all in cahoots. That's true, but allegedly, but that's not it. It's because a lady by the name of Liz Cronin, okay? So this Caucasian woman dropped a line on Twitter, and I'm only saying Caucasian just so you know, okay? Just to, you know, put all the details in your mind, right? So Liz Cronin is a journalist, okay? And she is, oh, this shit hot. Okay, so Liz Cronin is a journalist. She is the journalist that was going to do and cover the story that Kathy White was going to bring to her about Jay-Z and being pregnant by Jay-Z while he was with Beyonce, okay? Now I'm going to try to hurry up and speed through the rest of this because this already done got long. I didn't even intend for this to do this. This is supposed to be like a 10-minute video. Okay, so she dropped the line and was like, I'm coming for you. Like, damn, white lady, you ain't playing, is you? As you should. Tell it, spill it, Liz, because I'm ready for her to let the tea out. So after Liz said that, everybody was like, oh my God, who is Kathy White? Did he have something to do with it? Is he another Puff Daddy? Did he... Okay, so back to Claudia. So you's a fake ass bitch to me, Claudia, because you was best friends with this woman and you ain't said a damn peep, a word. So for me, all this talk you do, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell y'all what really happened on Foxo and how that. I'm just keeping it real, but you ain't keeping it real about the right shit. Okay? It's a whole woman that lost her whole life. Okay? Allegedly. I mean, that's not alleged. She did lose her life. How is the question? That's the alleged part. And you ain't had shit to say. And I just feel like that's fake as fuck to me. On the one hand, just taking a step back and taking a step out of it, I could be like, okay, well, you do gotta work. You gotta eat. And if you speak up, then, you know, you could end up like her. Or you could just be blackballed and it could be that. But, honey, you just on Tubi and Foxo. Like, you could have thought of it. You could have sold t-shirts or lip gloss or tracks or anything to make it. Like, you could have found something else to do. You ain't that big right now to where you lost out that much. You're not that girl. Like, you didn't make it, you know. So that is what the heck is going on. I don't want to keep dragging it. But I just had to give a little bit of a backdrop, like on Al, on Claudia. Like, I'm over it. Like, I just feel like they are fake and phony. Al got what he deserved. However, this story is still like unfolding. So if there's any real tea, I will come back and address it. As for me, this is pretty much as hot as it gets. Like, I don't really need to know, like, who pulled the string, but like, it's all good behind the scenes. But let me know, like, what you think about how Claudia moved, how she moved in, you know, regards to her best friend. I really want to hear what y'all have to say about that. I really want to know, do you guys even watch the show? Do you know anything about any of these main characters that we're talking about? Okay, so I want to know what you think about that. This video was a little bit more lengthier than I planned, but the tea was just spilling as I was talking and the thoughts was coming, but girl. So please make sure that you like this video so that our channel continues to grow. Make sure that you share this video if you care, okay? And make sure that you share your comments below on the topics in the video because I love to hear you guys' opinion and thoughts, okay? And if there's something else that you want me to cover, whether it's pertaining to this story or something else, let me know that as well in the comments and I will jump on that as well. And I just want to thank you all for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those who have come in and subscribed that are new. Thank you to my day ones that have been subscribed to me from day one. And I appreciate your time. And make sure that you enjoy yourself this weekend. Unwind. Do something for yourself. Love on yourself. Do a little self-care if you can. Okay? And if you ain't doing that, then baby, just go ahead and keep getting that bag. But either way, we gonna make it work and we gonna come back here. Okay? Peace.